Kiana Cayabyab, and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Honolulu police have opened a second-degree murder investigation after a deadly shooting in Nanakuli early today. Officers responded to a 911 caller who reported hearing multiple gunshots near Pa'akea Road just before 1:30 a.m. While the officers were on their way to the area, another caller reported seeing a body on the roadway. Officers arrived on Pa'akea Road and found the body of a man with a gunshot wound to his torso. Emergency medical services paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. Police did not identify the victim and made no immediate arrest. Hawaii health officials reported 34 new coronavirus infections today, bringing the state's total since the start of the pandemic to 35,901 cases. No new fatalities were reported, so Hawaii's virus-related death toll remains at 496. Today's new infection cases include 23 on Oahu, 6 on Maui, and 5 on the Big Island. More than 1.4 million vaccination doses have been administered in Hawaii so far, and over 60% of the population has received at least one dose. State officials also reported one new COVID-19 hospitalization today. At last count, there were 37 coronavirus patients in Hawaii hospitals, with 5 of them in intensive care units and 2 on ventilators. The number of currently active COVID cases in Hawaii has now fallen under 1,000 for the first time in several months. Honolulu firefighters had a busy Sunday rescuing 3 hikers from mountain trails in 2 separate incidents. Around 11 a.m., HFD was called to Waimano Trail above Pearl City after a man lost consciousness while hiking. He regained consciousness but could not exit the trail on his own. HFD's Air 1 helicopter transported rescue workers to an area near the hiker, and he was airlifted safely to a nearby landing zone. The hiker refused treatment from EMS paramedics who were standing by in the second incident. HFD received a 911 call before 4 p.m. Sunday after 2 hikers encountered difficulty on the Pali Notches Trail. 4 HFD units with 12 personnel responded and rescued the 2 men in their 20s. One of the men had lost his footing and slid off the trail. He was uninjured but couldn't make it back to the trail on his own. HFD used the Air 1 helicopter to safely extract the men from the trail. A magnitude 4.2 earthquake centered on Kilauea volcano's southern flank shook the Big Island on Sunday. Scientists at the U.S. Geological Survey said the earthquake struck at 11:41 a.m. and was centered about 9 miles south of volcano at a depth of 5 miles. Weak to light shaking was reported across the Big Island, but the quake was not strong enough to cause significant damage to buildings or structures. Scientists said the quake had no apparent effect on the Kilauea or Mauna Loa volcanoes. Kilauea's southern flank has been the site of 40 earthquakes of magnitude 4 or greater during the past 20 years. Finally, Hawaiian Electric is urging customers with past due accounts to set up a payment plan with the company as soon as possible. During the pandemic, the Hawaii Public Utilities Commission has not allowed utilities to disconnect customers for not paying their bills. But that moratorium ends on May 31st. Hawaiian Electric officials said today that they will not disconnect customers with past due accounts immediately, but they are strongly urging customers to work with the company on a payment plan to avoid having their service interrupted. Late fees and interest will be waived for those enrolled in a payment option plan. Customers can go to hawaiianelectric.com for more information. Join Star Events for a virtual career expo on May 26th and May 27th. Job seekers can learn about different companies hiring, initiate private chats with recruiters, and upload resumes confidentially. The event is free to attend. Visit hawaiicareerexpo.com today to register. Companies participating include Wilson Home Care, City Mill, Waihata & Co., and so many more. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at Star-Advertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser